The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it, ready? 19, Tiger. Come on, set.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. But anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Throwing, Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 42.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now Shuck. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 10 yards, good for the Saints. First down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And 10.
Shuck now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Shuck here on fourth down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That one complete to Naylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
To the air with McCarthy. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. In motion goes the tight end. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Over the middle, he finds Vele. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Saints first down.
To throw now, Shuck. Open man is tipped him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Gain of 24 yards. That's another Saints first down.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, set. Set up. Go.
2nd and 6. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
Chris Olave from 6 yards away. And the Saints post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
and that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 42. That one goes for 8 yards.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now McCarthy. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll pound it up the middle with Camaro. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Chris Olave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. They seem like a team that's ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19, 18.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1.
McCarthy going to throw again. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
10 yards.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Now they'll shift things around.
First down, Minnesota.
Back to throw again. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 16.
It's a gain of 14.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw again. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 8, second and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Shuck. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw is Shuck. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They will throw again, Shuck. And this one taken in by Olave. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play.
So the Vikings in possession of football as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll look to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
37-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here.
We'll get that complete to Velo. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
First down.
From the gun, Shuck. The pass caught by Olave.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Really, the spike going crazy when touch the sun. If you worried about that, my show's up.
Here's Shuck. That is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late, they're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's got this to Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Now that they've completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Back to throw. And this one is incomplete. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
5 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last throw to see how it would have turned out. Instead, pass rush got to him and ended it that way.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.